Swish and flick.
Hey Reckon Readers, it's me, Zetz.
And Cherry.
And we're here with the 2022 Reckon Reading Program, where your friends from the Daly City Public Library and the Daly City Recreation Services get together to bring you a program with arts and crafts, food recipes, story time, sing-songs, dancing, games, and so much more.
Hey Zetz.
Huh?
I have a riddle for you.
A Tom riddle?
No. How many points do you get if you catch a snitch?
I don't know, but we'll have the answer when we come back. Until then, let's stay safe and have fun! It's me, Zetz, and welcome to the magic of summer. Today's recipe, we're gonna be making chocolate frogs. Don't worry, no real frogs were harmed in the making of this. This project is super simple and it could be for the littles or it could be for bigs. Here's what you need. Some chocolate meltaways. We're also gonna be using greens. You're gonna need some microwave safe containers. We're gonna fill our inside of our chocolate frogs with little baby flies. Really, it's just gonna be some cocoa pebbles mixed into the chocolate. You need some wooden dowels or some barbecue skewers, maybe a spoon, and food-safe paintbrushes. That's right, these are food-safe paintbrushes. They're paintbrushes that I bought, and they're to be used on food and food only. Once it touches paint, they're gone. They're not in my kitchen anymore. All right, let's get started. So for this project, I'm using meltaways. Meltaways are great because they're super easy and super simple to use. You don't have to worry about tempering chocolate, which is a science or a kind of magic all on its own. So what I like to do is, with my meltaways, go ahead and get a microwave safe container, fill it up. I'll put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, take it out, give it a stir, even though it will still look full, put it back in for 15 more seconds, pull it out, give it a stir, check it again for consistency. If it's still not melted enough, put it back in for another 15 seconds, take it back out, give it a stir. At that point, the glass, if you're using a microwave safe glass container, that should have some residual heat and help you out. If not, again, 15 seconds, take it back out. Do that over and over again. Hopefully you don't have to go that far, but if you do make a mistake and overcook it a bit, just go ahead and add a little bit of vegetable shortening into it and it should come back in, or chuck it and throw it away and start over. I'm not using very much. This is maybe about a half a cup, 3/4 of a cup, because I don't need that much, but it will start off a lot and shrink down to a little. Another thing to know is that water will perform a very evil spell with chocolate. That's right, evil spell. It will go ahead and make the chocolate separate and it will be ruined. It will just not be good. You won't be able to use it. So when you wash your containers before you use it, make sure it's nice and dry. That way the water doesn't go in it. And if any does go in, chuck it, start over if you can. I'm gonna make some frogs with 3 different colors. I have this really cool Kermit the Frog green. I have this kind of aqua green color, and then I have a Kelly green color. And then for the filling, some regular chocolate, but we'll get to that later. I got these molds of chocolate frogs on Amazon. They came in the mail. They're already clean and ready to go. What I'm doing is, since I have 3 molds and I'm doing 3 color frogs, is I'm putting a nice thin layer, but not super thin, but just a good layer of green on. I don't care if it's chunky here and there or light, because I am gonna fill it with some regular chocolate after with some Cocoa Krispies in it to give it a little bit of that texture. All right, so now that we've gotten all our first layer of chocolate in our molds, yes, it's messy, it's fine. Remember, this is a perfect food craft for littles to help with, because there's multiple ways of doing it. You can use the spoon like I use, you can use a clean brush, you can use a toothpick, you could probably even use your finger if the chocolate isn't too hot. But once that first layer is down, just set it aside and let it set for a little bit. When it sets, it will go from glossy to almost flat. And then we'll be able to put our next layer of filling in, which will be the melted chocolate with the Cocoa Pebbles. All right, so I've added some Cocoa Krispies into my melted chocolate and I'm stirring it around. And then, just gonna go and plop some in. Use the back of my spoon, spread it in. So once you got your frogs full up, you wanna give them a nice push down, really nice and tight inside. Let it rest for a bit, let it harden again, and then we'll perform a little bit of magic ourselves and pop them out. Well, these came out really cute. So if you want, you can leave them the way they come out because, you know, it has character. But if you really wanted, you could take a sharp knife or even your finger and trim around the edges so it's a nice, clean, froggy edge. But the last thing you need to do is just go ahead and package them and you're ready to have chocolate frogs. Here's some helpful fun hints. I did this filling right here with Cocoa Pebbles over there. That's because I wanted like a Hershey Crunch kind of thing. But you could fill it with gummy bears, jujubes. If you wanted to, you could probably even put in some mint jelly or even jalapeno jelly. Make it a prank so nobody knows what kind of frog you got. But here. All right, well, that's it for now. Until next time, make sure to stay safe and have fun!
Hi everyone, it's Miss Sarah from the Daly City Public Library. Welcome back to Rec and Reading. I'm excited that it's summer and we have our summer reading program going on at the libraries in Daly City. Come by, pick up a reading log, get a free book, and every time you finish the reading log, you will get your name into a raffle to win $1,000. So that's for ages 18 and under, but everyone is welcome to come and participate in our reading program. We are going to start today with our first book. It's called Hat Tricks by Satoshi Kitamura. What do we have here? It's a rabbit in a hat. But it's not just any rabbit, and it's not just any hat. It's Hattie the Magician, and this is her hat. So welcome everyone to Hattie's Magic Show. Let's say the magic words with Hattie. Abracadabra, categorico. What's in the hat? It's a cat. What will be next? Abracadabra, categorico. What's in the hat? It's a squirrel. Abracadabra, categorico. What's in the hat? It's an octopus. Abracadabra, categorico. What's in the hat? It's a moose. Abracadabra, categorico. What's in the hat? Why, it's an elephant. But the elephant is stuck. Oh, it hurts. 1, 2, 3, heave. And kaboom! All fall down. Well, now the hat must be empty. Is it? Wow! It's a whole new world of friends. What a grand finale. Bravo, Hattie. Bravo, hat. The end.
Hi, Rec and Reading. My name is Cherry, and today we'll be making magic pencil wands. For your supplies today, you'll need a hot glue gun, masking tape, pencils, brown paint, and a paintbrush. Today we'll be making 2 types of magic pencil wands, one with a hot glue gun and the other one with masking tape. First, we're going to start with the hot glue gun wand. Add hot glue to the pencil in a spiral motion, starting at the middle of the pencil and going all the way to the top. Once you reach the top, make sure to put extra glue to cover the base of the wand. Next, we're going to start with the masking tape wand. Start at the middle and slowly wrap the masking tape around the pencil, going towards the eraser. Make sure that as you approach the eraser, you make it thicker using more tape. Now you're going to paint the wands. Hold the tip of the pencil wand and then paint all the way to the very top, covering everything, and then let it dry for a few hours. And that's how you make magic pencil wands. Thanks for watching.
welcome to Rec and Reading. Here's a little bonus content, and this is some kind of magic of all on its own. I saw this on TikTok the other day, and I'm wondering if it actually works. So first, what you gotta do is you gotta start off by making a hole big enough for the top of the spray cheese of America's greatest cheese in the world. Cheese in a can, easy cheese. You want the hole to be big enough. All right, so that's step one, okay? You can fit this through. Step two. Step two. It's supposed to curl up on its own and make its own perfect mountain. Nope, let's try one. Oh no, who's gonna eat this? Let's try again. Okay, it's the hole. It's supposed to make a perfect volcano. One last time. Okay. Well, we tried it thrice. Kind of works, it kind of doesn't. So it's a half cap, half whack. Oh God, this cheese is delicious. I made a mess.
Now we have a little flannel. This is called 5 Magic Rabbits. So it goes like this. 5 magic rabbits in a tall black hat. Along comes a magician who gives each one a pat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I raise his magic wand and says, abracadabra, poof! And 1 disappears. So now we have 4 rabbits. There's 4 magic rabbits in tall black hats. Along comes a magician who gives each one a pat. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And he raises his magic wand above their ears and says, abracadabra, poof! And 1 disappears. So now there's 3 magic rabbits. 3 magic rabbits in tall black hats. Along comes a magician and gives each one a pat. 1, 2, 3. He waves his magic wand above their ears and says, abracadabra, poof! 1 disappears. So now there's 2 magic rabbits. 2 magic rabbits in tall black hats. Along comes a magician who gives each one a pat. 1, 2. He raises his magic wand above their ears and says, abracadabra, poof! 1 disappears. So now there's only 1 magic rabbit in a tall black hat. Along comes a magician who gives him a pat. He raises his magic wand above his ears and says, abracadabra, poof! And he disappears. They're all gone. The end.
Hello, Rec and Reading. I'm Christian.
I'm Carlos.
And we're staff here at Geller Park. And today we're going to be teaching you how to play Eggsplosion.
So this game includes an egg, a cup, and a friend. Or a couple of friends, actually.
So to play, you and your buddy or group of people are going to be smacking the top of the cup as hard and fast as you can. So, for example. And then as the tempo builds up, you can do one of 2 things. You can either keep on hitting it, or you can choose to sneakily lift the cup up. And this will make the next person hit the egg and break it.
So the objective of the game is to try and make the other person break the egg. Since you're going at a fast tempo, you and your buddy wouldn't really know when to take the egg and when they would try to hit it. So let's do an example.
You gotta smack it.
I get scared. Dude! Okay, and that's how you play the game!
Alright, thanks for watching,
Thanks,
but
man.
keep in mind for this game, you're probably gonna want something to clean up afterwards.
Yeah.
But
Thank
yeah,
you, Reckon Reading.
thank you, Reckon Reading, for paying attention, and I hope you have fun playing this game.
Hey Reckon Readers, it's me Zetz, and I'm back again with another recipe for a Magic of Summer. We're gonna be making Butterbeer Shakes with a golden snitch pie crust topper. Let's make a mess. So for this recipe, what we're gonna need is some store-bought pie crust, some cookie cutters. I'm gonna use a silicone mold that has a rounded shape to get the dome that's gonna sit on top of our shake. And I'm gonna need an egg to do an egg wash and some golden sprinkles to give it that little golden snitch. For the wing, I'm using a heart-shaped cookie cutter that I pulled it backwards to make it almost into a wing shape. For the butterbeer shake itself, you'll need milk. I'm using a dulce de leche ice cream, vanilla jello pudding, some butterscotch chips, some butterscotch ice cream topping, and we'll need some whipped cream, and again, we'll have that golden snitch topper. Let's get started. Got one pie crust, brought it to room temperature. Going to unroll it. Now, whenever I do this project, I always make a couple spares. Yes, I know, I said a couple. Kill the spare! Yeah, poor Cedric. I'm gonna use my cookie cutter, cut it. 1, 2. You know what, let's do 3 for just good luck. And then for the wing, I'm gonna just gently put it over. Do 1, 2, 3, and then flip it over to the other side. 1, 2, 3. There you go. That's it. Don't worry, I have another project I can use these on. I can re-roll it out, cut it into strips, deep fry it, put it in some some sugar with a little spices in it. Shh. In this bowl, I have 1 egg and a little water. And I'm gonna, my brush. Now for the wings, I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little slot in each of them so I know where I'm gonna have them sit on my cup. Last step, gotta make them gold, don't we? I'm following the baking instructions on my package of pie crust, and it says 450 to 10 to 12 minutes. But just because it says 10 to 12 minutes, it doesn't mean it's gonna be 10 to 12 minutes. Keep an eye on it. You just want it to get nice and golden brown and fully cooked. Well, now that we got them out of the oven and they need a little time to cool, I already had a little accident with one of the wings, so it's always good to have a spare. That's my best Voldemort that I can do. All right, oh, see, and this one just broke again. So see, it's good, it's good. So what I'm gonna do is I have my clean kitchen scissors. These are my kitchen scissors. Oh, I just broke another one. The tabs didn't open up how they usually do, so I just broke another one. I'm gonna stop doing that. I'm just gonna stop breaking things. So, let's get started. First, I'm gonna add some milk. I'm gonna add a little bit of this ooey gooey butterscotch drizzle. I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of instant jello pudding. You can use butterscotch flavor or you can use vanilla. I'm using vanilla because I'm using caramel flavored ice cream, and also because the store ran out of the other one. Ice cream. More ice cream. More ice cream. More ice cream. More ice cream. And the last of the ice cream. Nah, you know what? It needs more ice cream. Right? Yeah, more ice cream. Some butterscotch chips. These can be found in your baking aisle, right next to the chocolate chips. Put our lid on. And power high. Best part about making a milkshake, or having a recipe that you like is you can put as much or as little ice cream as you want. Got my butterbeer mug. Whipped topping, one wing, then the other, and the golden snitch right there. Oh, that's good. All right, that's it for now. Make sure to stay safe and have fun. Hey, Cherry, I think I have an answer to your riddle. It's like 4 knots to a galleon and 10 galleons to a 7 minus the weight of a hippogriff plus 4 to the 3rd power. 7? Because that's the most magical number.
No, it is 150 points and game over.
I'm gonna have to flush myself down the toilet like Moaning Myrtle. Well, everybody, thank you for joining us. We hope that you like, subscribe, and comment below. And come back next week where we have more fun in the Rec and Reading program. And you know what we're gonna say? Make sure to stay safe and have fun!